Hello. It's good to see you again. Welcome back. Another class. Class number 164. Yes, sir. We have 32 classes left. Slowly but surely, we're getting closer and closer to the end. Yes, at the end we can celebrate, drink champagne, and we'll toast. A toast to your health and a toast to your English. Toast no es tostada, por cierto, es un brindis. Toast is tostada, o pan tostado, toast. A toast es un brindis. Se escribe igual, toast. A toast to your health and a toast to your English when we finish this, but we're not finished yet. We're not finished yet. We still have a lot of work to do. So, without any further delay, without any further, con U, further delay, let's review the translation list from yesterday because it's a very rich list and we didn't finish it. Camera 1. All right. Vuelve por favor a repasar todas las listas. Go back over all the lists. Go back over all the lists. Review all the lists again. Go back over all the lists. To go over is ir repasando línea por línea. To review is repasar. But to go over is repasar con lupa. To go over is 1, 2, 3, one by one. All right. So go back over all the lists. Vuelve a repasar todas las listas. Go back over all the lists. Hacen falta 10,000 horas de estudio para aprender un idioma. 10,000 no, pero 3,000 sí. It takes 10,000 hours to learn a language. Well, 10,000 hours of study to learn a language. It depends on your definition of learn. This is exaggerated. It doesn't take 10,000 hours to learn to use a language effectively. However, it does take, aquí uso el verbo auxiliar en el afirmativo para acentuar, sí hacen falta, sí que hacen falta. It does take 10,000 hours to learn a second language really, really well, inside out. Yeah, it takes a long time to truly master a second language and speak it as well or better than the native speakers. So it takes a long time, yes, it takes a long time. No hay atajos ni fórmulas mágicas. No hay atajos ni fórmulas mágicas. There aren't any, or there are no shortcuts or magic formulas. Cortos cortes, cortes cortos, shortcuts. Así decimos en inglés un atajo. Un corte corto, a short cut. All right, a shortcut. One word, shortcut. Yes. To learn English, there are no, N-O, there are no shortcuts. También se puede decir there aren't any. Pero es más categórico decir there are no shortcuts or magic formulas. It takes 3,000 hours to learn a language. There are no shortcuts or magic formulas. Okay? El secreto radica en tu propia fuerza de voluntad. The secret lies. Lie is tumbarse en una cama, en un sofá. Lie down. Lie down on the sofa. Lie down on the couch. Lie down on your bed. All right? To lie is yacer. All right? Reclinarse. But lie is also estriba, radica en. El secreto está en. The secret lies in your own willpower. Willpower is now or never. Willpower. Fuerza de voluntad. Willpower. Voluntad is will. Fuerza en este caso es poder. Power. Willpower. Willpower. You need willpower. ¿A que no puedes traducir esta frase, I bet you can't translate this sentence. ¿A que no sabes mi nombre real? I bet you don't know my real name. ¿A que no sabes de dónde soy? I bet you don't know where I'm from. ¿A que no sabes cuántos lápices hay aquí? I bet you don't know. I bet you don't know how many pencils there are in this pencil holder. ¿A que no sabes? ¿A que no sabes qué es lo que tengo en la mano? I bet you don't know what I have in my hand. I bet you don't know. In my right hand, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. But in my left hand, I have something. And I bet you don't know what it is. I bet you don't know. It's a paper clip. All right? I bet you don't know how much water I still have in my cup. Maria forgot to refill it. But I bet you don't know. You forgot. Yes, I bet you don't know how much water I still have. Not enough to drink, okay? And in any case, estamos dedicados a una causa noble. We're devoted. We are. We're devoted to a noble cause. We're devoted to a noble cause. Cause. Because. Santa Claus. You know, you say Santa Claus. Santa Claus, that's strange. It's a man. Shouldn't it be Santo Claus? It's a man, right? And a woman. If it were a woman, it would be Santa, like Santa Teresa. But you say Santa Claus, that's strange. You know, in Spanish it would be Santo Claus, okay? But in any case, cause, a noble cause. La tendencia general es favorable. The general trend, is favorable. Favorable. Es una palabra muy socorrida. Favorable, es un adjetivo muy socorrido para muchos momentos de comunicación. Favorable, unfavorable, con un UN delante. No favorable. Desfavorable. Unfavorable and favorable. The general trend is favorable. ¿Puedes desglosar esto por grupos, esta información? Can you break this down by groups? También into groups. Can you break this down into groups? Can you break this down? Break it down, please, into groups. Break it down, break it down, break it down into groups. ¿Cómo piensas resolver este asunto, eh? How do you plan, my friend? How do you plan to solve this matter, eh? Tenemos años de experiencia tratando con los medios. We have years of experience. La X en inglés es una explosión fonética. We have years of experience. We have years of experience dealing with the media. Dealing with the media. Dicen que una foto vale mil palabras. They say that a picture is worth 1,000 words. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Tu éxito depende mucho. No, tu éxito tiene mucho que ver con la imagen que proyectas. Your success has a lot to do with the image you project. Con J, project. Okay, I'll see you after our next teacher.
Hello and welcome to class number 164. And as always, we'll start with a short review of yesterday's class. I'm here today for the review with Juan. How are you, Juan?
Hanging in there. How are you?
Juan is hanging in there. You're surviving, right?
Exactly.
Well done. Good. Today we're going to practice with a form of saying the third conditional, my favorite conditional, the third conditional. found it. Had I. So we're linking the sounds together, right? Had I found the book, I would have bought it for you. All right? If I had called her, I would have told her about you.
Had I called her, I would have told her about you.
Good. Had I called her, I would have told her about you. One more. If I had seen the movie, I wouldn't have read the book.
Had I seen the movie, I wouldn't have read the book.
Good. Try that at home. Had I seen the movie, I wouldn't have read the book. Do you prefer reading books or seeing the movie?
I prefer reading books and seeing the movie, but sometimes
Both?
I prefer reading books than
Two.
I prefer reading books to watching the movie.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm a bit lazy, so I just go watch the movie directly.
Yeah. Usually the book is better, I think, right?
It is normally.
But sometimes the movies are very good as well, right? The
Yeah, it
same
happens
version.
too.
All right. We have, sadly, it is our last translation list that we saw in the last class, but this is a review of translation list number 60. 60 lists, wow. Tu éxito tiene mucho que ver con la imagen que proyectas.
Your success has a lot to do with the image you project.
Yes. Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Your success has a lot to do with the image you project. Project. I like that word, project. Say that again.
Project.
Project, right. Dicen que una imagen vale 1000 palabras. At home, how would you say that? They say, dicen, right? They say, well, can you help them out?
Yes, they say a word, they say an image is worth 1,000 words.
Yeah, or instead of an image, usually we say a picture. A picture is worth
1,000 words.
1,000 words. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I agree as well.
In marketing, right? You're a business guy. What do you think? In marketing, is a picture worth 1,000 words?
Yes, in marketing, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
That's what they say. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Tenemos años de experiencia tratando con los medios.
We have years of experience dealing with the media.
Dealing with the media, right? The media. A lot of my students say the mass media, but typically just the media. We have years of experience dealing with the media. Okay. ¿Cómo piensas resolver este asunto?
How do you think you will solve this matter?
¿Cómo piensas? How do you, well, here we have a plan, right? How do you?
How do you plan to solve this matter?
Yeah, sure. Say it again.
How do you plan to solve this matter?
How do you plan to solve this matter? How do you plan to solve it? How do you plan to solve this matter? All right, one more. ¿Puedes desglosar esto por grupos?
Can you break this down by groups?
Fantastic. Can you break this down? Can you break this down by groups? Perfect. Thank you very much, Juan.
Thank you.
And thank you very much to you at home. Good job. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, welcome back. I'm in a mess. Estoy metido en un buen lío, eh? I'm in a big mess. I'm in a big mess, and I don't know what to do. I have a big problem. I'm in trouble. I'm in double trouble. I'm in a big mess. Yeah, I need some help. I need some help. I don't know how to get out of this mess. I need somebody to help me get out of this mess. To get out of this mess, to get out of this mess. I need somebody to help me get out of this mess. Salir de este lío. Extraerme literalmente de este lío. To get out of. Claro, porque I got into the mess. So it's my responsibility to get out of the mess. To get into, to get out of. All right. Let's look at this a bit more closely. Camera one. To get into. Meterse in is to get into. Salir de. Desmetiéndose. Well, lo explico. To get into is entrar en un recinto más pequeño que tú, donde tienes que hacer cierta contorsión corporal para entrar. Eso es to get into. Por eso decimos get into the car. En español decís normalmente entrar en el coche. Pero entrar en el coche, enter the car en inglés, to go into the car no se puede. You can go into a room, porque entras andando normal. You can go into a room, but you can't go into a car porque te pegas con la parte superior del techo del coche. Hay que contorsionarse un poquito y entrar en el coche haciendo un pequeño esfuerzo corporal. That's to get into. Si te quieres meter en una caja, to get into the box. To get into the box. Meterse en la bañera is to get into the bathtub. All right, to get into the bathtub. So, get into bed. Meterse en la cama, ya, debajo de la ropa de la cama, is to get into bed. To get into, porque haces un esfuerzo con el cuerpo y to get into. Y los líos y los follones, por lo visto, hay que meterse con cierta contorsión corporal. Porque la gente que se mete en líos, con lo fácil que es no meterse en líos, pues deben hacer un esfuerzo para meterse en un buen lío. So, to get into a mess, or to get into trouble. Okay? To get into trouble significa que te van a dar una reprimenda o la policía, to get into trouble. Don't get into trouble with the law. Now, to get into a mess doesn't necessarily mean legal problems. Okay? To get into a mess is, vaya, estoy metido en un buen lío porque he citado a 2 personas para la cena esta noche en diferentes restaurantes. Vaya, I got into a mess. Okay, to get into a mess. So, to get into a car. And the opposite is when you park the car, turn off the engine, you get out of the car. So, salir haciendo cierta contorsión corporal para salir. Y también en los líos para salir.
getting out of practicing the piano.
Because now I can't play.
Okay.
Now I can't play. So why do you regret getting out of, or trying to get out of practicing the piano? I regret trying to get out of practicing the piano because now I can't play. Okay? Do people get out of paying speeding fines?
I don't know what speeding fines are.
If you're driving too fast
Okay.
and the police stop you,
Now I know.
and you get
Yes.
a multa.
Yes.
So do people try to get out of speeding fines?
Yes, people try to get out of paying speeding fines.
And how do they try to get out of paying speeding fines? What do they do?
I don't know. They throw they throw the fines away.
Oh, they throw the fines away. Okay, okay. Would you have got out of coming here today if you could have?
Could you repeat, please?
Sure. Would you have got out of coming here today if you could have? If you could have.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have come out.
Or I wouldn't have tried to get
Okay.
out.
I wouldn't have tried to get out of coming here today if I could have.
If I could have. Very good. So he wouldn't have tried to get out of coming here today if he could have. Try repeating at home. He wouldn't have tried to get out of coming here today if he could have. Okay, good. Ask me how often I get out of paying my bills.
How often do you get out of paying your bills?
I don't get out of paying my bills very, very often. Do you try to get out of going to the dentist?
Yes, I try to get out of going to the dentist.
Okay, ask me if I try to get out of going to the dentist too.
Do you try to get out of going to the dentist too?
Yes, I do. Ask me if I think most people try to get out of going to the dentist.
Do you think most people try to get out of going to the dentist?
Yes, I think most people try to get out of going to the dentist. Okay. Would dogs like to get out of going to the vet?
To the vet?
To the veterinary
Okay.
surgeon?
Yes, dogs try to get out of going to the vet.
Okay, so dogs try to get out of going to the vet. Okay. And the vet en español, ¿cómo se dice?
Veterinario.
Okay, okay. Have you ever tried to get out of going to a wedding?
No, I've never tried to get out of going to a wedding.
Okay.
I like weddings.
You like weddings?
Yes,
Okay.
everybody eats and gets drunk.
And
Yes, I like that.
Good. So there's no reason to try to get out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do actors ever try to get out of learning their lines? Learning their lines.
Uh-huh. No, actors don't usually try to get out of learning their lines.
Okay. ¿Y cómo se dice learning their lines en español?
Aprenderse el papel.
Okay. So actors don't try to get out of learning their lines. Okay. Do people try to get out of answering difficult questions?
Yes, people try to get out of answering difficult questions.
Very good. And one more time.
Yes, people try to get out of answering difficult questions.
Perfect. Very good. People try to get out of answering difficult questions. So repeat at home and link the words. People try to get out of answering difficult questions. Good. Okay. Will you try to get out of coming here next week?
No, I won't try to get out of coming here next week.
Okay. Did you ever try, when you were young, to get out of going to boring classes?
Yes, I tried to get out of going to boring classes when I was young.
Okay, so he tried to get out of going to boring classes when he was young. He tried to get out of going to boring classes when he was young. Can you help me to get out of going to jail?
Yes, I can help you to get out of going to jail.
Okay, so he can help me to get out of going to jail. How can you help me to get out of going to jail?
I could be a good liar.
Okay, okay, very good. I like this. I like this. Okay. Do you ever try to get out of visiting people you don't like?
Yes, I sometimes try to get out of visiting people I don't like.
Okay, so he sometimes tries to get out of visiting people he doesn't like. Try this at home. He sometimes tries to get out of visiting people he doesn't like. Once. Very good, very good. Okay, so now don't try to get out of practicing your English, because we'll see you. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being our guests, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. To arrange. I can arrange it for you. Te lo puedo resolver yo. I can arrange. Bueno, resolver is to solve. To arrange is an interesting verb. Difficult to translate exactly. Sometimes you translate it as arreglar. Sometimes organizar. To arrange. Escrito arrange. To arrange. Let's study the arrange phenomenon a bit more carefully on camera number 1, please. Okay? To arrange, I'll arrange it for you. I'll set it up. Listen, I need a meeting. Excuse me, Jennifer? Yes, Mr. Vaughan? Jennifer, I need to get together with Jack Evans and Paul Brandon. Can you arrange it for me? Yes, sir, Mr. Vaughan. What day would be the best for you? Well, let's see. The mornings. I'm free on the morning of Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Can you arrange a meeting for that day? Yes, sir. Okay. So, can you set it up? Can you arrange it? Okay. Organizar la reunión, montarlo todo, is to arrange a meeting or to set up a meeting. Now, to set a meeting, seen up, doesn't mean the same as to set up a meeting. To set up a meeting means to organize it, montarla, o sea, la reunión. Okay. Now, to set it is fijar la hora, el día hora. Okay. Finally, I have set up the meeting, Mr. Vaughan, and I'm going to set the meeting for 10 o'clock. Is that okay? That's okay, Margaret. Thank you very much, Margaret. Okay, to set up the meeting or to arrange the meeting. Okay. Now, we have a problem, Margaret. Yes, Mr. Vaughan? Peter Brown, is in a wheelchair. Oh, well, Mr. Vaughan, we can arrange for him to be brought up here on a special elevator. We can arrange for that. Good. We have another problem. Yes, Mr. Vaughan. Frank Evans is blind. He's one of the directors of the Spanish Blind Association. Oh, well, I'm sure we can arrange for that as well, Mr. Vaughan. We can arrange for that. We can arrange to send him a car, and we can arrange for the car to pick him up and bring him here. Are you sure you can arrange that? Yes, sir. We can arrange that with no problem. I've arranged things like that for many times. Margaret, you're a jewel. You're a jewel. Ok, fijaos la pronunciación. Eres una joya. Mi secretaria Margarita. Margaret, you're a jewel. Quiero que repitáis esto. You're a jewel. You're a jewel. Fijaos en la pronunciación. You're a jewel. Escrito jewel. Joya. Jewel. Porque los españoles tenéis la costumbre de decirlo al revés. You are a jewel. You are a jewel, como Tom y Jerry. But you are a jewel. Contracción. You're a jewel. You're a jewel. You're a jewel. Margaret, you're a jewel. And you always arrange for everything to get done. I like people like you, Margaret, who get things done and can arrange everything. My God, you arranged for our blind friend to have a car pick him up. You arranged for the other man in the wheelchair to get here with no problem. And you arranged the meeting, and you set it up, and you set the meeting. Excuse me, what time did you set the meeting for? The meeting is scheduled for what day? Next Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Oh my God, I forgot. Oh, Margaret, I forgot. Next Tuesday? I'm not here. But Mr. Vaughan, I've already arranged everything. I completely forgot. Oh my God, it completely slipped my mind that I have to be in Pamplona. Yeah. I have to give a speech. My God, I have to give a speech. I was invited 2 months ago to give a speech in Pamplona, and I can't be here that morning. I completely forgot about that. Look, Margaret, I'm sorry to tell you, but how many people have you finished the arrangements? How many people are attending the meeting? 7. My God. Well, listen, can you arrange for the meeting to be changed to the following day, to Wednesday at any time during the morning? Anytime after 9 o'clock. Can you think you can arrange it? Don't worry, Mr. Vaughn. My name is Miss Efficient. I've been working as a secretary or an administrative assistant or a PA, a personal assistant, for 27 years. If I can't arrange modifications in my boss's schedule, then I don't deserve to be the boss's secretary. Or the boss's PA, personal assistant. So I'll arrange it, sir. Don't worry, I'll arrange it. Yeah, I'll arrange for the car to go on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. I'll arrange for the person who's bringing the man in the wheelchair. Yes, I'll arrange everything. Everything will be arranged, don't worry. I'll reschedule the meeting for Wednesday instead of Tuesday. And if it's okay with you, I'll set the meeting for 10 o'clock. Or I'll schedule the meeting for 10 o'clock. Or for
notes. Now we're going to look at the expression to arrange for someone to do something. Encargarse de que alguien haga algo, ¿vale? I'm going to ask you some questions at home, and Marina, of course, and I want you to answer them saying yes, okay, in the affirmative. So the first one is, have you arranged for someone to look after the kids? Have you arranged for someone to look after the kids? Di que sí? Very good. Okay, Marina, have you arranged for someone to look after the kids?
Yes, I've arranged for someone to look after the kids.
And again?
Yes, I've arranged
I've arranged.
for someone to look after the kids.
Perfect, perfect. Very good. So one more time. Yes, I've arranged for someone to look after the kids. Repeat. Very good. Okay, now Marina, did you say you had arranged for someone to look after the kids? Did you say you had arranged for someone to look after the kids?
Yes, I
Yes?
said that I had arranged for someone to look after the kids.
Very good. Repeat it again.
Yes, I said that I had arranged for someone to look after the kids.
Very good. Okay, so did you say you had arranged for someone to look after the kids? Di que sí? So yes, I said I had arranged for someone to look after the kids. Está bien, ¿no? No es demasiado complicado todavía.
No, it could be worse.
It could be worse. It could be worse. For example, ask me if I've arranged for someone to pick up the kids. A ver. Very good. Okay, Marina, ask me if I've arranged for someone to pick up the kids. What does pick up mean?
Recoger, ir a recoger.
Muy bien.
Have you arranged for someone to pick up the kids?
Good. Repeat.
Have you arranged for someone to pick up the kids?
Very good. Okay, now ask me if I said that I had arranged for someone to pick up the kids. A ver. Bit more difficult. Okay, so ask me if I said that I had arranged for someone to pick up the kids.
Did you say you had arranged for someone to pick up the kids?
Perfect. Repeat. One more time.
Did you say you had arranged for someone to pick up the kids?
Good. Okay, one more time. I want to hear it again.
Did you say you had arranged for someone to pick up the kids?
Good. Did you say you had arranged for someone to pick up the kids? Did you say you had arranged for someone to pick up the kids? Repeat. Good. A bit complicated, but you're doing it very well. Okay, the next one. Have you arranged for someone to cut the grass? Have you arranged for someone to cut the grass? Di que sí? Very good. Okay. Have you arranged for someone to cut the grass? Marina?
Yes, I have arranged for someone to cut the grass.
Cut the grass.
The grass.
One more time.
Yes. Yes, I have arranged for someone to cut the grass.
Very good. Okay, and notice we don't say arranged. We say arranged. 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 Very good. Repeat it one more time.
Arranged or this whole
The
sentence?
whole sentence.
Did you say that you had arranged for someone to cut the grass?
Very good. Okay. Well, have you arranged for someone to cut the grass? Yes. Di que sí, primero?
Yes. Oh, yes. I arranged for someone to cut the grass.
Yes, I've arranged for someone to cut the grass. One more time.
Yes. Yes, I've arranged for someone to cut the grass.
Cortar césped,
Yes.
yeah? Césped. Okay, very good. Okay, ask me if I've arranged for someone to prune the bushes. Prune is poder, yeah?
Podar.
Podar. Uy, podar, yeah? Bushes, arbustos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seto
Seto.
as well, I
Oh,
suppose.
good. Thank you very much.
Kind of.
Okay, so
Yes.
ask me if I've arranged for someone to prune the bushes.
Have you arranged for someone to prune to prune the bushes?
Así, muy bien. Repeat.
Have you arranged for someone to prune the bushes?
Very good. Yes, I've arranged for someone to prune the bushes. Have you arranged for someone to prune the bushes? Yes, I've arranged for someone to prune the bushes. Okay, very good. Now ask me if I said that I had arranged for someone to prune the bushes.
Have you said that you had arranged?
Did you say?
Did you say that you had arranged for someone to prune the bushes?
Very good, very good. Did you say that you had arranged for someone to prune the bushes? Yes, I said that I had arranged for someone to prune the bushes. Another one, okay. Have you arranged the plumber to fix the pipes? Have you arranged for the plumber to fix the pipes? Di que sí? Very good, okay. Have you arranged for the plumber to fix the pipes?
Yes, I have arranged for the plumber to fix the pipe.
Good. Plumber. Plumber, fontanero. One more time.
Yes, I have arranged for the plumber to fix the pipe.
Good. Have you arranged for him to fix the drains too?
Yes, of course. I have arranged for him to fix the drains too.
Very good, Marina. Thank you very much, everybody. And please do keep practicing. And Marina, thank you. You're doing very well.
Pleasure.
Goodbye.
All right. Class 164 is now history. We have only 31 classes left. Class 64. Remember, these classes, little by little, we're covering different areas, different aspects of the language. Many of the aspects are easy for you, or you think they're easy for you because you understand them, you recognize them. But remember, in real life, in important meetings, critical moments in which your communication skills are put to the test, you have to be able to orally reproduce, verbally reproduce all of these expressions and vocabulary and structures well and spontaneously. That's not easy. So don't underestimate the difficulty of these things, please. See you tomorrow.